Justin Trudeau had not just one, but three pieces of legislation that were introduced on the topic of online censorship. And those three pieces of legislation were the Online News Act, the Digital Streaming Act, and the Online Harms Act. And each of them has sort of really different and broad and specific implications for the right to freedom of expression in Canada. They all kind of ended with at different stages, but I do agree with you that that is going to form a core part of Justin Trudeau's legacy, this regulation of speech on the internet.
So first I'll mention the two that are unfortunately in our view already law. The first is the Online Streaming Act, which became law in 2023, and this is the bill that regulates the internet and mandates YouTube and TikTok and other platforms to feature more Canadian content through this mysterious algorithm which is going to mandate discoverability of Canadian content and creators such as yourself. You are the host of the most popular YouTube channel on Canadian constitutional law, and you actually do not benefit from this
I
because you
don't.
have to be approved by the regulator. And there's a lot of discretion that basically bureaucrats can decide what content I see when I log into my YouTube page. And then second is the Online News Act, which also was passed in 2023. And that's the one that requires Google and Meta to compensate legacy news sites. And that's resulted in millions in lost revenues with canceled deals, reduced traffic for Canadian media sites, not to mention the impact it has on smaller media startups such as the Hub. And then
And
finally, sorry, and then I'll mention the Online Harms Act, which you've talked about a lot, we've talked about a lot, which is going after so-called content that foments hatred and other types of content and putting huge obligations on platforms to get rid of this content, which could lead to a huge chill effect and blocking of protected content. Happily, that is not law, and the bill has had a tumultuous path through the House. We hope that it's dead, but TBD.